take for Gilbert's sake.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Sweet incense! What's handled?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack.
Kneaded to a silken softness. Like eating a cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
A
deposit.
Information, my good man. Now, listen.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
The most fragrant herbs and
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Have pride of place in
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry.
I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate.
Sorry, I'm trying to detect my camera.
Rosfield. We'll soon but
Try to figure out I think USB's like touching.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy.
Trying the video camera down.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Watch me lounge in my chair.
Of course.
And then when I'm in Pavlov, you can see how active it is. I would play Pavlov right now. It's late. I'm just like lounging, relaxing.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas.
Can I jump in it?
Load the crystal onto barges and sold to the workers downstream before the canyon dies. 1,000 gil for a movie.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Not here.
Ready, go?
Dude is combat's epic. Watch out, the cutscenes and stuff are just unbelievable, especially the boss fights.
caution, my boy.
Straight home now. Too slow. Give me thunder! Let's go. Run like the wind. Thanks, girl.
The question is, how do I get there? Jump in the water, you little bitch. Swim, swim.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Just look at fly across. Across. There's that bridge. Can't get there. Ah, can I climb this? Fuck's sake. Some fucking gated walls.
Back to the stables, go.
Okay. There's gotta be a way to this. Oh my god. Shit.
Come on.
Should buy some portion here. It's bottle bars in turns.
I'll take it from here. I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what is security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. They're not buying from us. They're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here? Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
Too slow. Stay down.
Where the fuck's the healer? Oh, he is.
Give me thunder! Give me thunder!
Correct.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
No, you were...
Magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
I think I did all the work.
Have more of an audience, but
I channeled Ifrit, Gorda, and the Lightning God.
Sordid transaction. Hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Yo, look at all that crystal and meth. It's all blue, like Breaking Bad.
Back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
They actually do smoke crystals. There's like scenes where the girl has like a blue crystal in the pipe. And it gives them like special powers.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive.
They call him Sid the Second because when Sid died, he carried on his name.
Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umialos Delan. Tuisa Gilis.
That's a special way to do this, Benji.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock were carting off our crystals.
My carpets have
The
pride
most
of
fragrant herbs and
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
plates and pots! Everything I've worked for. All those years of
Is there a merchant up in this bitch? I need
I've
pots.
ever earned is tied up in this place.
You alright?
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are just...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source, but I can't go and investigate and
Because
my
being away from
customers.
Bendy's
I'm bound
place.
to these baths in
There's
more
one
ways
way
than one.
John
I beg
chooses
of
to tell me where to find it.
Alright. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. Leave them my...
Hanging lantern! Ah! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its own superiors. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Come on.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Turns out that merchant's not a bad guy.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
To me, flames! Farewell.
Get off. Out of the frying pan. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling. Good girl.
Turn the music down a
There
little
it
too
is.
much.
Great sound.
Through Zen.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Bearers are slaves, branded at birth.
That spark of freedom, not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then. Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
That was a relaxing session.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock.
The finest
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest
There he
stone.
is.
The man who... I was hoping...
No.
You tell a fine story. That... Right.
Plates and pots!
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill.
It would make a fine gift.
I've never even forged a button.
I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm Sav, soon to be four. People are... He wants...
I'm afraid.
Never mind.
I know.
So, good. And then
the way we...
There's the... I'll...
Let's... Trust Leopold.
That's our boy Hugo. I killed his girlfriend and then he killed mine.
What is that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now.
Use a little bitch now. I think I remember what happened. He chopped off Jill's head, and then they fought him, and they beat him, and then he lost his power.
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Orcs. Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
Back, are ya? What do you want? Anything else?
And what can I do for you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Finished, are you?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not here. Ambrosia won't help me here. Not here.
that part of the big curtain? Those called doors there. Ah, there we go. While passing on the trail from Wassily to Garrow, one of their order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that the trunks of the old oaks impaired Garson terribly away from his life. Questioning the wolves revealed that this hairless domestic grace from all of nothing was Dozmer, his quotation from Zaptic, Joel, and children. Something with a card over the west gate, and look for oak trees that are fallen down.
Just about. So, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here? Laura sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. You've been lying down here. I sent her running to the dame in Norfolk. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday. But I'm here now. And it looks like you think the barriers. Having a son. The rest left themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than freeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those who we did save. You made the right decision. Now, where's the carriage? The goblins may still be out there. You've got duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest. All right. Just follow the path to the south. We'll come across the carriage soon enough. But please, hurry. If the policemen get to those bears, poor souls will be eaten alive.
I'm supposed to fight the thing.
That's it. It's good to see you. Don't thank me just yet.
Get me back away from
you. They're trying to get into the carriage. Nice try. Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Cid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Cid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
So we still have to hunt that beast.
Ready to go? Fly up, Rosie.
Looking for oak trees that are falling down.
Straight home now.
Alright, I think that's it for now. I'll talk to this guy. I'll try to hunt the monster again tomorrow.
Cid, welcome back. The stones from the Dane arrived not long after you left. If I just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
For when the others got home safely, you made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that silver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the Fasanit.
You swore the same oath as you, Bart.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Curse-breakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. I won't make out 7 joints out of. The agony of removing the brand more than seems to me.
You don't know how much bravery that takes.
I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the obvious things people think. Like, I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a will to grow.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. I have the details here.
Alright. That's it.
Thus ends today's lesson.
It's a good run.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. All yours. All done? Ship's going to find Cookie.
Is she dead or she's speaking beyond the grave? Just chill.